Alright guys, sorry that cut off in the middle. This video ran a little longer than I wanted. But in the long run, it's still cheaper. Even if you went 30 years like he claimed, it's still cheaper to have it in Mylar. So the myth about Mylar being more expensive, yeah, if you try to switch your whole collection over at one time, yeah, it's going to be pricey. But even if you did it that way, it's still going to save you money in the long run to buy more books. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm not here to, but I hate when people give misinformation, especially the new collectors. And I know I'm going to get thumbs down because my videos that I posted recently have gotten a crap ton of thumbs down because he kind of bashed me in his video. But that's fine. I'm not here for the likes and the dislikes and to try to get money out of you guys and claim that I'm going to move everybody up with me as I move up the corporate ladder. I'm just a collector. And when I see somebody giving new collectors and new kids and new people that are just started collecting bad information that their bags under the right condition will last 30 plus years, to me is just nonsense. And they shouldn't be making videos about, I mean, if you watch a lot of those videos, they're all speculation videos. I've never seen a collection overview. Okay? Now, there's nothing wrong with speculating, because I buy multiple copies on the hopes that maybe one day them books will take off, and I have copies that I can sell to help better, my family in the future when I do retire, It'd be nice to have, 10 copies, I got 20 copies of Outcast #1. That'd be great if that comic became a, $500 book, and I could sell 19 of them and help make a down payment on a car when I retire, or help, put some money towards a condo on the beach here in Florida where I live. It would be nice. That's why I do it. But obviously, I collect everything. And I'll just give you an overview, and I'll open up boxes. I collect everything. Look at these bags. And this is my Amazing Spider-Man collection. I collect everything. It's not just key books. I collect everything. If I find it, I'm buying it. There's my web collection. And you can see these bags and boards are not in the best condition. That's why I bought all those bags and boards to start switching this stuff over. Just to show you guys. Look at these bags. So, I mean, if you want to take his advice and keep your collection that you spent your hard-earned money on, and you want to keep it in this poly bag for 30 plus years, here's my Wolverine collection. And see, and here's my labels. I'm a real collector. I'm not some guy that just trying to, the next hot thing is comic books. All my boxes are full. They're all labeled. Look at these bags. They need to be switched out. All of them. Now, I'm not going to go out and switch them all over to Mylar today. Or this year. It may take me, a year to do 3 boxes. But that's fine, because I know once they're done, they're done. I'm just going through and open up random boxes. Look at these bags and boards. These comics are not that old. And look at the board. You can just look in overview and see that they're getting worn. So, I mean, like I said, it's up to you guys. It's your collection. You do what you want. But I wanted to give you an opinion and an overview of a collection that, is not. I'm not giving you bad information. It's your comics. You do what you want. Look at these bags and boards. Okay? And look at my room. I have blackout curtains. You know what I mean? It is, and I got a fan, so there's no humidity in here. There's probably some, but there's my collection. I don't have like some crappy collection that's just sitting around in a dark basement. But I have a real collection. So this is the junkie. It's my opinion on the bags and boards. He wanted proof. He claims no one's got proof, but he did. I mean, like I said, I could take this comic right here and put it in this bag and board off camera, and then pop on the camera and tell you I've had it in this bag and board for 30 years. I mean, if you're that gullible to believe it, then, have fun. Have fun replacing your comics in 20 years. And that guy, he won't even be around. So, but that's just my point of view. Here's the real deal. This is what a poly bag and a plain acid-free one-sided board does to your collection over time. And I have examples. So he wanted examples. There you go. Okay? It's the junkie. It's your collection. You do what you want. But I just got a little upset that someone was going on there claiming under the right conditions poly bags last 30 years, and they don't. I know it. Real collectors know it. I just think young collectors or newer collectors, not young by like age, but like younger into the collecting scene, should get my point of view. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But I just wanted you guys to see that these bags... Now, is there circumstances where, yeah, they do last 30 years? I'm sure under, anything can happen, I mean, Jesus Christ could come down from the sky tomorrow and bless us all. That could happen, but is it going to happen? Probably not. So, just look at these examples, and you've seen in my boxes, there's examples all over. These are new. I just switched all these over. But, my collection is extensive, and these bags and boards are old, man. They need to be switched out. And I'm not going to give you false information and tell you that I'm going to keep this in here for the next 30 years and they're going to be okay. Under the right conditions. I don't even know what that means, under the right conditions. Everybody's house is different. Everybody lives in a different environment. But you can just look and see. You could tell when some of the comics have been changed, like these have been changed, and some that haven't. And these haven't. You can tell just by looking at the top. Those boards are yellow. No, that's not the comic. Because he's going to probably say, oh, that's the comic. That's the board. You can tell the board is browning on the very edge. And oh, look. There's one of his comics. Now look at this. This is the original. You can tell. You can tell right out of the gate. There's a new package, and look at that. And that's one of the same exact comics he showed, and it's in the same bag and board that I'm sure the brand that he bought. But look at that. They are not going to last forever, guys. But, it's like I said, it's your collection. You do what you want. I just wanted to get my point of view across, the difference between poly and Mylar. And these are even an upgrade from regular polys. These are a little bit step higher. They're the 2 mil. I saw these on Merc with a Mouth. He was talking about these, so I went ahead and tried them to see how they're going to work out. He said these are a little step up, and they're cheaper. They're about the same price as the regular poly bags. But like you've seen, guys, over time, it actually ends up being more money for poly. You do your own research. I did mine. I even made this little chart, which I think is kind of funny because I haven't even been in school in 25 years. But there's the chart. And it's not fake numbers. You can go to eGerber and see these prices on there. I wrote this out right before I made this video. So these are current up to today. And it's Saturday the 22nd. So, but that's just me, guys. It's the junkie. It's my point of view. I got a little upset when I saw somebody claiming that they're a collector and that their comics have been in the same bag and board for 30 years. And it's okay as long as they're in the right condition. No, it's not okay. But it's up to you whether you want to... I mean, if you don't mind switching out, then you go with poly. They're cheaper. But over time, you're going to be spending more money. So, I mean, even if I was a new collector and I had under 1,000 comics, I would totally go all with Mylar. Because once you put it in Mylar, you're done forever. You're done. You don't ever have to change it again unless something happens. But that's me. It's the junkie. It's my point of view. Like I said, thumbs up, thumbs down. I know I'll get a lot of hate and whatever, and I'm wrong, but I showed you examples. I made a chart. And I'm telling you now, if that guy comes on camera, and if you believe that he shows you a book in a bag and board and says that he's had it in there for 30 years when he bought that comic, if you want to believe that, then I got a shit ton of property in the Everglades I'm willing to sell. Dirt cheap. Or actually waterlogged cheap. So, shoot me a comment. Tell me your experiences. Now, I know there's going to be exceptions to every rule. There always is. But, I mean, if you want to take the advice and leave your comics in there under the right conditions, he claims in the right conditions that it'll last 30 years. If that's the advice you want to take, then that's fine. But I'm not full of crap. I am a long-time collector. I've been collecting over 30 plus years on and off. And you see my collection. It's not the hot book of the week. It's not the speculated book of the week. They're just average, everyday. Like I just got these in the mail. These are just average, everyday comics. So, take the advice or not. It's not my collection, it's yours, so you do what you like. But I just figured I'd give you my point of view. It's the junkie. And have a good day. And I hope you subscribe and like my video. And it's going to be a two-parter because it cut up my camera cut off. So they should be up by today. I hope you enjoy it. Love each other. Collect comics. And collect how you want. But just make sure, I just wanted to give you guys the right information. Not some BS statement. Okay, guys? Do the research yourself. It took me 20 minutes to research. But I'm the junkie, and I'm out.